Hi everyone, my name is Ann. Welcome to Art on the Creek. I am not in my home studio in Parker, Colorado. I am at Hudson Gardens in Littleton, Colorado. I'm over by the water lily pond, and I'll flip the camera around here so that you can see our beautiful surroundings. We're going to do a little bit of plein air today, so let's get started. Here's a view of the gardens where I am sitting. I always bring a chair and an umbrella, all kinds of little things, but today I just don't need a lot of them. This is the lily pond. They've got new plants in here, and I'm going to paint this flower here because I thought it was just beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? I don't know what it is. I'll have to look it up. But here's the lily pond. And it's a beautiful day. All right, let's get started. I'm working off of my lap today. I've got this is my Amazon watercolor book. I really like this book. I thought what I would like to try and do is to do a sort of a botanical sketch here. I'll do it on this side because it's easier to hold. I found this is kind of a cool little gadget. It is for putting on a palette to hold linseed oil for oil paint, but it's just enough water for watercolor. So I will fill that, clip it onto my book here. I'm right next to Santa Fe, which is kind of a highway in the middle of town, so hopefully the background noise isn't too bad. Some water there, and let's see here, pencil. The brushes that I brought today are by Cheap Joe's. They are their Miller's Pseudo Sable. I want to start with the smallest one. Is that this guy? Let's find out. No, that's the 8. Okay. I think I've got a 4 in here. 6. Yeah, I think that's the smallest one. All right, so I'll start with this. And the paints that I brought with me today are my Sennelier paints. And you can see I don't clean my palettes, but that's okay. We can maybe use some of these paints here. I'm going to set this off to the side. This right here that you're seeing, this is the support for the camera. It's the tripod. So bear with me just a moment. I just dropped my pencil. So I know it's going to cast a shadow, but that's something that we're just going to have to deal with. All right. So this lily over here, let's see, it's got 4 leaves. I think I'll just draw one cluster for now. Which one do I want to draw? I like that one in back. The gardens today are closing at 11 a.m., but they open at sunrise, and they're closing today for a private event. But we should be able to still have some good painting time here. I'll take a close-up picture of this one that I've decided to do here so that you guys can maybe draw it at home if you like. This leaf at the bottom is like pointing right at us. There, I think that's all we need for right now. There we go. All right. So let's see, we're going to start with this red here. Mix that in over here. Add a little bit of yellow to it because really we've got kind of a coral happening. Get some. Okay, let's see if we can get this painted. I took the red here and mixed it in this green pile to create this dark burgundy. When you use a color's opposite, it will tone it down and bring it down to a much deeper level. There's a lot of burgundy in these flowers. I really like this sketchbook. It's not cotton, but it was only $8, and I'm having a lot of fun using it. Adding some green over here to this blue and purple, and then I can get a darker green. There we go, that's a good rich green. When I'm painting on plein air, I really don't look for, I don't know, I don't look to be too correct with things. I just really like to get the gestural strokes down. And then if I want to, I can go back in the studio and add pieces to it that I may have missed. So that said, I do always like to take a photo of what I'm working on. There we go, that's better. Are going to do some of this really dark purple here and kind of add some shadows here and back into the green. Adding some yellow to this underside of this leaf here. And a little bit to this side of this leaf. Come into this Payne's gray here and we can really get this leaf pushed back. Payne's gray is nice to use for things like this because you've got a lot of blue in it. So you can also use it as a good mixer. If you want to mix it green. And never fear, with this big blot that we ended up with there, we can just add some color to it. Let's see, let's go in with some of this blue here. It's kind of a cobalt. Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Great. For the rest of the video, I'll be doing a voiceover because that's where channel member Leslie joined me. I was so happy that she came. If you are ever interested in attending one of these plein airs, send me an email. I've got my email in the description below. If you're a local artist, I will let you know via email the schedule. And I try to host these plein air events at different locations around the Denver metro area and the Front Range. About once a month, and I do it when the weather is nice. So if this is something that you're interested in, they're completely free, fun, lovely day to go out and paint with friends and yeah, get to know some fellow artists. So if you are interested in being included in this plein air schedule, just shoot me a quick email and let me know, and I'll make sure you're added onto the list. I'll put my email address here up on the screen so you don't have to go hunting for it. It is artwithnona@gmail.com. So just send me an email if you're interested in being included in this plein air schedule of events this year, and I will get you added onto that list. In addition to hosting these monthly plein air events when the weather is cooperating here in Colorado, I also offer channel memberships. If you're looking to grow as an artist or really just want a little bit more out of the channel, then maybe consider a membership. I've got 3 different tiers. There's a link in the description that can explain all of them. I have the Buffalo tier, the Red Rocks tier, or the Pikes Peak tier. Everyone gets the same benefits except the Pikes Peak. They get a little bit more. So if there's something that you're interested in and you just want to have just a little bit more from your YouTube viewing experience, consider a channel membership to my channel, because that is something that is right here on YouTube. You don't have to venture over to Patreon. I'm right here, and don't have to have a new app on your phone or anything like that. Just continue to use it right here on YouTube. You'll have your own library of full-length tutorials. Every channel member will have access to that full-length video tutorial library as long as your membership is active. And new videos will be uploaded once a month. Pikes Peak, you guys will get them once a week, and you'll have monthly early access to a review. And also, Pikes Peak members can receive my newsletter. That's something that goes out once a month, and it offers daily painting prompts in addition to a veritable treasure trove of information about art and my life and all kinds of things. So if you're looking for a little more personalized experience, then maybe becoming a channel member is for you. Also, one of the other things that channel members can get is some personal critique from me. So if you want to be involved in some of that direct feedback, some real discussion, and be able to send me pictures of your art and get critique, I will be happy to do that for all of my channel members. And like I said, just read the descriptions of the different tiers below, and hopefully you will find a tier that fits with you. Now, I am going to stop letting you listen to the drone of my voice, and we're going to have some beautiful piano music with some lovely nature sounds tuned in. All right, guys, I will connect with you at the end of the video. Here's the finished product. I hope you guys really enjoyed this visit with me to Hudson Gardens today. If you've never been there, I'll put a link in the description. There's so much more to see at the gardens than this little snippet that I've shown you. In fact, I've got a little miniature video at the end to show you a little bit more of the surroundings. Here are the 2 reference photos that I have for you, and I will put links to these in the description as well. There's this one and this one here. This second one, you can kind of see the lily that I focused on was the bloom to the left. So thank you guys for joining me today on this beautiful, very hot morning in June, and I just wanted to show you one of our wonderful channel members showed up. Hey, Leslie!
Hello, everybody.
Come join us for a plein air someday. If you want to be included in that, go ahead and send me an email. I'll put my email address below, and hopefully you guys can join us next time. See ya!
Bye.